So Bo was born at 28 weeks along with his twin sister Brooklyn, and at that point he was only 1 pound 11 ounces, and he needed to feed and grow until he was big enough to have his first heart surgery. He had a really rocky road after his surgery, and he spent the next 5 months in the PICU at the Children's Hospital, and he had multiple procedures and surgeries in that time until we could get him to a point where he could come home and be cared for at home with us.
When Bo then came home, he brought half the hospital with him, equipment. So he had oxygen, feeding pump, monitor, medicine pump, suction machine, all that stuff came with him. And as if managing that at home wasn't hard enough, all that equipment had to go with him to every single doctor's appointment, which once he came home, I think he now sees just about every specialist at the Children's Hospital. And so now you have to take all this equipment with you to each one of those appointments with nothing but a stroller. At that time, Bo had just gotten a wagon. Bo and Brooklyn had just gotten a wagon for their birthday. And so I thought if I could design something that would fit on the back and I could mount some of this equipment outside of the wagon and then hang stuff off of that and free up the wagon, we could fit both kids in here, and that would make going out so much easier. We went out to my dad's shed and started to put some pieces of steel together to try to figure out what it might look like to accommodate all the equipment that Bo was requiring.
So once Logan developed the bracket to put on the back of the wagon, it made it a lot easier for me to get Bo to appointments by myself. I didn't have to bring somebody along with me to help me just carry equipment. We actually were inpatient one time, and one of the respiratory therapists had said, you know, we really could use that here at the hospital for these kiddos that are post-open heart surgery that maybe can't walk yet but could go for a wagon ride and still need oxygen. So that's kind of where we got the idea to maybe give back to the Children's Hospital.
Moving forward, then we found out that Radio Flyer donates wagons to children's hospitals every year. And so I sent them pictures of what we are doing and asked them if they'd want to be a partner with that, and they said, how many do you want? The one that we originally made was just kind of pieced together with what we had laying around, so it was really overbuilt and heavy and stuff. So I wanted to find something that was easy to reproduce, lightweight, and just a little more fit and finish than the one that we originally created. And so our friends at Advanced Ag Concepts in Eureka helped us to make that dream become reality.
The day that we took the wagons to the Children's Hospital to deliver was super exciting. We were happy that both of our kids got to be a part of it. We think that that's great for them to see that, and also great for Bo to see other kids like him and get to wave at them and see them walking in the hallways with their oxygen and things like that. It's just made us feel really good to be able to help out other people like our son.
So ultimately the goal is for the Children's Hospital then to be able to send these wagons home with kids and families that would use them, that have special needs like Bo, that you know, this wagon might be a blessing to their life and just make their lives a little easier. That's what we're hoping to do, and it's a really it's a special feeling to be able to give back that way to a hospital that's given so much to us.